Ravenpaw, the anxious, introverted, gay cat that everyone loves. Today, I will be analyzing Ravenpaw's character and his story. Now, let's get started at the basics. Ravenpaw was born in Thunderclan. He is a black and white Tom with green eyes, and his parents are Fuzzypelt and Robinwing. He was apprenticed to one of Thunderclan's strongest warriors, Tigerclaw. He was ambitious and had the desire to become leader through whichever means necessary. One day, Ravenpaw was patrolling with his mentor and the deputy Redtail when they found Riverclan warriors trying to take over Sunning Rocks. In response, a battle began where there would be many casualties. The main two were Redtail and Oakheart. After Redtail ordered a retreat for the Thunderclan warriors, the Tigerclaw stayed behind with him. They told Ravenpaw to go back to camp, but he stayed hiding behind a bush. What he saw traumatized him for the rest of his life. He ran back to camp with a deep wound from the battle. He announced that Redtail was dead before passing out from blood loss. Spotted Leaf was able to stop the bleeding and told Tigerclaw, who had dragged Redtail's body back to camp, that he would recover. So, he pressured Ravenpaw to get up and continue training, but Spotted Leaf told him that he needed time to heal. Afterwards, he met Firepaw, who had just that day arrived at camp and become a Thunderclan apprentice. He had come from a two-leg life but was now dedicated to the life of a clan cat. Ravenpaw, Firepaw, and Greypaw became good friends, and they would support Ravenpaw through his panic attacks, which happened incredibly often. Tigerclaw had told the clan that Oakheart killed Redtail, and in revenge, Tigerclaw had killed Oakheart. With what Ravenpaw saw that day, he was terrified of his mentor. Tigerclaw was hostile toward him, and once sent him to Snake Rocks to hunt. When Ravenpaw brought back a dead adder, Firepaw and Greypaw were stunned and surprised that Tigerpaw would send his own apprentice to a place as dangerous as Snake Rocks just to hunt. But Tigerclaw didn't approve when he saw the adder and left Ravenpaw with his friends to cope. Eventually, Ravenpaw would become so terrified of Tigerclaw that he was scared he would try to kill him for knowing the truth about Redtail. So one night after a gathering, Firepaw, Greypaw, and Ravenpaw said they were taking a different route back to camp to hunt, but they weren't really. Instead, they were saving Ravenpaw's life after he had revealed that Tigerclaw had murdered Redtail in cold blood. They took him to a barn where another cat, Barley, was living. He took him in, and they lived together in a loving relationship. Firepaw and Greypaw would come back to camp and tell the clan that Ravenpaw had died. Later, they would return to the barn and ask about another cat from the battle, Oakheart, the Riverclan deputy. If Tigerclaw didn't kill Oakheart, then who did? Ravenpaw informed them that Redtail and Oakheart were fighting when Redtail retreated. Unfortunately, Oakheart died after being crushed to death by falling boulders. Redtail told Thunderclan to retreat, and after Ravenpaw hid, Thunderclan attacked and killed Redtail to become deputy. Firepaw and Greypaw were able to confirm Oakheart's cause of death and eventually expose Tigerclaw to the clan. Ravenpaw wouldn't appear again until Tigerclaw, who then became Tiger Star, leader of ShadowClan, was brutally murdered by Scourge. Ravenpaw and Barley allied with the combined clans of Lion Clan to defeat Blood Clan and prevent them from taking over the forest. Later, a group of clan cats who had come by the barn, the kids of Tiger Star, Bramble Star, and Tawny Pelt, Firestar's daughter, Squirrelpaw, and Greystripe's kits, Stormfur and Feathertail. They were asking about the Sundrown place, and Ravenpaw would tell them of other cats that would come from there, telling them about the sun disappearing behind a vast body of water. This would then lead them to the lake, where the clans would live after two lakes destroyed the forest. Not much is known about Ravenpaw's life after this, but he died at Barley's side from liver cancer moons later. He was a tragic story of trauma and being saved. He witnessed a murder, but was still willing to help the clans fight off Blood Clan. Though he never got his warrior names, the authors originally wanted his name to be Ravenwing. I love Ravenpaw and Barley, and I've been wanting to do character analysis for a while, so it was fitting to do the first analysis video on one of my favorite characters. Please comment down below who I should do next. I have a AMV for Firestar coming out eventually, so be on the lookout for that. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video.